Back, y'all. So I want to talk about the whole Lizzo Aries Spears situation and kind of bring it like full circle, so to speak. So obviously, some of y'all already know by now. Aries Spears was on a podcast and he said something like one of the podcasters asked him like, what do you think about Lizzo music or Lizzo's music? And he went in on her looks and they call it body shaming. He went in on her, and was met with some backlash, mainly from her fans, people that are cool with her and things like that. She kind of responded at the VMA. She gave him a little subtle jab. I think it was she used a Nicki bar to kind of get back at him. So, a little back and forth. Then Aries doubled down in his second video. He said, "Look, I said what everybody else was thinking, and it's not like I don't even want to put words in his mouth. But he basically kind of doubled down. So I want to kind of touch on this. Look, if you want to be overweight, like y'all probably know me already now. Like I'm trying to get myself in the best shape of my life. But if you want to be overweight and you know you just want to be overweight, taking your clothes off. Like when she went to the Lakers game, she had her ass out. If you want to be doing stuff like that, listen, people want to talk regardless, but if you're doing stuff like that, being naked, taking a poop on IG Live, showing your butt on IG Live, um, doing all of this, and it's just like, people are going to have jokes. And me personally, it's not so much as her being proud of the skin she's in, because I do believe she's a proud woman, but it's more so a defense mechanism. I used to be the fat kid growing up. Couldn't nobody beat me, but they would just talk trash about me. And my defense mechanism was owning that I was fat, one, and two, I just started joking on everybody else until everybody kind of got the memo. One, because a lot of my cousins is jokesters, so I used to get it bad at home. So as bad as they thought they were giving it to me at school, I used to get it worse at the crib. And some of y'all can kind of relate to that. Like if you had people joking on you at school, it's just like, I remember people asking me like, how can you just shake it off? I'm like, hey, listen, some of y'all don't know my cousins and my family members. They roast me up from the day I was born, bro. So I'm kind of used to it. And look, we all get in our feelings, but I just want to say, like I said, as far as like the whole Lizzo situation goes, like people gonna talk. Like I said, especially if you carrying it the way you carrying it, like having your butt out, doing things that you was doing. People gonna have jokes. If I were Aries Spears, I would just say, I don't really listen to her music like that. I heard the one song, and I see her out and about. She's a pretty girl, cause he did say she does have a pretty face, but she's round and mound everywhere else. So I'd have just kind of left it at that. I'm sure we all got females in our family that's overweight, and conveying the message a certain way, even though they say whatever they want to us, however they want. If we not performing the way we should, or we not looking the way we should, um, it could strike a nerve. Um, as far as Aries Spears, he's a funny comedian. He's been doing this for damn near like 30 years. I'll just say he's not the most aesthetically pleasing guy. He's got like the dark rings under his eyes. He's morbidly out of shape. He said he's a handsome dude. If he's handsome, I'm gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? I should be on the Sexiest Man Alive magazine. You feel me? So uh, it's just like I said. It baffles me. Like I came up in an era where, and I'm not saying it is right, but yo, if somebody says something about you, you was back at it with them jokes. And it just seems like nowadays people are so quick to just start crying about shit, bro. And I'm just like, man, like, where are we going as a society? What are we doing? Like, I get like, bullying and verbally bullying somebody is not cool. Because I'm not saying what he did was cool at all. Because the guy asked about the music and he went on about her appearance. What I'm saying is the whole relationship between black men and black women, where as of late, y'all can say anything under the sun about us. And I'll admit, a lot of the shit we do is trifling. A lot of us are trifling. But when we point out truth about, what's going on the other side of the community, it's just like, oh, you don't love your mother. Oh, you probably got a small, yeah. You probably like dudes. And I'm just like, because I said the truth. So does that mean the same in reverse when you're saying what you say about me? Because if all that is true because I stated something, And can it all be true because you stated the same thing to me? But like I said, man, if you want to be big, and look, there's dudes out there that do like big girls. The problem is, big girls don't want the guys that really like them and would treat them the way that they want to be treated. That's just women in general. But we're just gonna stay on that. Like, big girls don't like the dudes that really like them and want them. Big girls don't want big guys. Fat guys don't want fat girls. You show me a relationship where it's two fat people in a relationship and they both happy, go lucky, doing their thing. And hey, listen, man, I might cash up you $100 because I don't think I've seen it in a while. Like, I haven't seen it in a while since social media kind of became prevalent. Nobody wants a fat on fat relationship. That's just where everybody is. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. He spoke on a lot of people's delusion when it comes to dating. And obviously, this has nothing to do with dating, but this just is how Lizzo and Aries Spears kind of view each other. And she didn't, like I said, she didn't really respond, but the way her fans was calling him fat, this, that, and the third, I'm like, all right, cool. It's not cool for him to body shame her. Why is it cool for y'all to then turn around and do the same thing that y'all don't want somebody to do to y'all favorite artists? Just some questions I gotta answer. Yo, guys, follow me on Instagram __ Quran B QURANB. Follow me on Facebook, Quran Bird, 2 N's at the Quran, QURANN. My sister made my page when I first started. For some reason, I can't change it. Yeah, man, just keep supporting, man. I'm gonna just keep trying to upload some dope content for y'all, man. Deuce.